I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. Alright, I'm going to do a little video tour of my Hurricane pinball machine. The main reason is because someone is interested in purchasing it, and sorry, I forget his name at the moment, but he asked if I could take a video of the Hurricane. He's in Montreal and speaks French and not English, so I don't know if you'll be able to really understand anything I'm saying when you watch this video, but hopefully it is helpful either way. So what I'm going to do is just kind of go over the machine, talk about the condition of it, what I've done to it, what I haven't done to it, and then I'll have to do a separate video with some gameplay, because that means I got to turn my camera sideways, and my editing software does not really allow me to do full screen this way and then turn the camera that way, and it wants the whole video to be the same way, so you got to pick or choose. I do have this machine listed, and I have a description of all the details, and I have printed off that description so I kind of remember everything that I've done to it. But I'll start off by memory, which is never a good idea. We'll take it from the bottom. Okay, looks like I've got new leg levelers, and I usually always kind of clean up the legs, so looks like I did that. They're nice and shiny. We've got new leg bolts, new lock and key, a new little card there I put on, and I rebuilt the shooter rod, including a new barrel spring. In terms of condition on the cabinet, it has its kind of typical fading, as does most Williams games, with kicking my tripod, with yellow and red art and orange art. This side's a little more faded. So let's check out the head. Check out the head though. Like, it is actually really vibrant in color compared to the body, so it's kind of strange how the body is more faded than the head. Let's check out this side here. Yeah, that's in actually less faded condition, but you know, it has its usual dings and dongs. The head always takes the majority of the beating. Look at this cat, like, getting electrocuted. Somebody's, oh, that clown is actually juggling the cat along with a knife, apple, and torch. So if you're going to juggle things, why not juggle those items? So the DMD is good, speaker panel's nice, the translight's good, the spinning wheel and the back box works. I got a phone call coming in here, but I'm going to not answer that at the moment because I'm recording. Okay, you know what? While we have this going on here, why don't we get into the head and take a look at the boards. As you can see, when I got this machine, it was already LED'd, so they're the older style LEDs, so they're not as bright, and the flashers are still incandescent, obviously. And let's take a look at the boards here. So what is this, WPC 89 board set, I believe, because this is what, 1992, so it's not WPC 95, and everything is functional as it should. And as you can see, the general illumination connectors are not burned to a crisp, so that's always a good thing. All I really had to do back here was remove the batteries off of the CPU and added a battery pack on there that's screwed on there, so that won't go anywhere. And if you take a nice close look, you will see the CPU is in very nice condition. no corrosion under the batteries. So that was, I believe, all I did back here. It's got the original knocker, and yeah, so that's basically it for the back box. So give me one moment while I put this back together again, and then we will take a look at the cabinet inside. We'll take a look at the guts there. One moment. Translate. Is it in good shape? If you want, you can actually cut out this clear part of the translate, and that will completely get rid of all those scuffs. That was a tip from Mark's Basement Arcade on his Hurricane. You can literally just take an X-Acto knife, cut out that portion, and it'll be brought back to a beautiful life. Okay, so I'm going to pop open the machine here, and we're going to take a little tour of the inside. Okay. There. Let's take a look inside. Okay, so what I did in here was not a whole lot. I vacuumed out the cabinet, as I normally do, and then I did purchase new decals, because one of the drop targets was missing a decal, so I installed that. That's good to go. Comes with the coin box, obviously. Here's an extra drive belt for the Ferris wheels in case it is needed. Oh, and this is actually a list that was done by a previous repair tech some number of years ago. I don't know if there's a date on here or not. No date, but there is a lot of stuff that was already done. LEDs, soundboard, and GI lights. Ferris wheel requires new rubber, replace springs, rod, blah blah blah. Check left drop targets. Oh yeah, I completely disassembled and cleaned up and got the drop targets. They were dropping really slow, so maybe he thought it was springs missing, but no, it was that it was filthy as hell and needed to be completely cleaned. Bolts missing in the back box. Install door lock, replace batteries. At least they were replaced, but they weren't removed from the board. I did that. Lubricate back glass wheel, put game on free play, vacuum the box. So anyway, there was some new parts too, and all the parts came up to $648. Anyway, I don't know when that was, but that was a number of years ago. Now, I thought I actually had the Hurricane manual, but I must have been mistaken. These are the original coil stops. I only saved them because they had these weird notches on here. And I was kind of curious what they were for, you know. So that's basically just garbage from when I rebuilt the flippers. And in here, we've got a miscellaneous stuff, you know. Hurricane Operator's Handbook. And yeah, nothing really too useful. So that is all that. Obviously, we got the original tilt bob, which is nice. Actually, I think it was missing. I had to install one, come to think of it. I've stirred up a dust storm, which my camera loves to pick up when I'm zoomed out. Yeah, so this is a nice green spring. Like I said, this has all been replaced, and new shooter tip, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I usually do. Okay, now let's put the playfield down and take a look at that. Have I missed anything? Flippers rebuilt, drop targets rebuilt, and oh yeah, there was one other issue. I mean, there's a few issues, but one of the issues was that this center ramp was not scoring properly. Well, it turns out that this switch and this switch were connected into each other, and you know, they were reconnected, so I just swapped those back, and that got that back going. So now let's start from the bottom. Custom apron cards, mostly custom. I mean, partly custom, partly not. Courtesy of Henry. Thanks again, brother. I am actually this apron here. Do you see how nice and pretty that is? If that is better and compatible with my Whirlwind, I must let you know that I will be stealing it and trading it. Let's see, is it the same kind? Mine just has a little bit of what you would call it. What is this? Adhesive. Yeah, maybe I can't steal it. I did already take photos and post photos. Okay, well, I do have a Comet in the living room. Maybe that has the same apron. But oh man, if I had the forethought, I would have totally swapped aprons. But oh well, I already taken video and photos. So guess what? You get to keep this nice, pretty apron if whoever purchases this. No stealsies and swapsies. Okay, so including rebuilding flippers, I changed these from black to orange flipper rubbers, and also added a few other cliffy posts. We got a few orange here and green there. There's the drop targets with the new decal, and actually dropping now nice and quick and snappy. So this has a, this is 91, and it's got the diamond plate clear coat on there, so as you can see. Oh, also these are new plastics, slingshot plastics. As you can see, the playfield is in really nice shape. The cat decals over there are happy. But yeah, the playfield's nice. Ramps are good. You know. What else? Ferris wheels, they were giving me a little bit of trouble, but I got them working. Juggler works fine. I addressed all the light bulbs, all the switches, all the solenoids, you know, I just made sure everything was working as it should. And played a bunch to play test it and just to check it out. But yeah, let me check my list. Let's see, what do we got on my list? Flippers. Oh, there was an issue with the sound, but that was because somehow, for whatever reason, that speaker was taken out of the equation, and it was just the tweeter that was wired up and the cabinet speaker. So I don't know why, but I just rewired it back to the way it originally was and got that up and running. It sounded a little weird when I got it. I was like, this just does not sound right, but sorted that out. No problem there. Let's see. Drop targets, Ferris wheels, batteries, CPU, display, back box. Oh yeah. Okay. So the topper was not included when I got this machine, but I got lucky and I managed to find an original topper, and this is included with the machine, but it is not installed, as you can see, obviously. But like, talk about unobtainium. If you want to go find one of these, good effing luck. And it still has the Z connector on there, so it's literally plug and play. I'm not sure exactly how this goes into the back box, but here's the topper. You know, it's yellowed with age, but it beats no topper. So this comes with the machine, but because of my height restrictions in my ceiling, I cannot install it and mess with it. So I'm just gonna let whoever purchases the machine plug it in, change it to LEDs if they like, and that can be your own little fun little project to add the icing to the topper cake. Okay, so let's actually turn on the machine. Why don't we do that? Okay, so here we go. Let's take a look. We can see all the pretty lights now that it's lit up. And display, like I said, is good. I'm gonna close the coin door here and start a game. Crank up the tunes so you can hear the action. And I'll try just a little bit of action here, one-handed for fun. Mystery mode, here we go. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Yeah! That's a good one. Alright. Okay, where are we coming? Where are we coming? Whoa! Hey, get around there. Come on. Oh boy. Okay, let's try and go into the Ferris wheel action. Check this out. Aw, why are you being a little cranky? What happened to you? I spent so much time fixing you. Okay, so I could be sitting here all day. I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna have to fix that Ferris wheel. Obviously, it's a little bit cranky. I thought I had it resolved, but apparently I didn't. I could be sitting here all day. Well, see, it's spinning now, but that's the one thing about that Ferris wheel. I was been fighting with it for a while, but ride the Ferris wheel. See the clown perform. Well, you can see it's just a little bit on the cranky side. Okay, so I locked a ball. This might as well be my gameplay video, I guess. This will be good enough for now. I'll just show you the action. Lock ball number 2. You lock balls by hitting the drop targets down. That's what lights the locks. Plunge all the way around. And there's our multi-ball. Come on, ugly. Yeah, no, the Ferris wheel. Maybe that new drive belt might need to be installed, who knows, but that's pinball for you. It's working until it's not. Take your best shot. Oh, clown time! Every switch is worth money. It's the clown-tastrophe. Clown-tastrophe, whoa. Check out some of these animations. Oh no! Oh, I died. Yeah, you collect your clown time in the bonus ball too. Okay, so yeah, that's the skill shot, is plunging all the way and then hitting the right ramp. Come on, Ferris, why are you being so dumb today? I had you working perfectly. What changed? Okay, well, I guess I'll be digging into that later. So let's play our last ball and try and get the skill shot there. Nope. Oh, come on! I wasn't ready for that. Okay, well, let's see. I get a match. And there's the spinny wheel. Game over. It likes to do you know, a little musical melody and some light show and spinny disc thing at the end of a game, so that's kind of cute. Alright, so that is Hurricane minus Ferris wheel troubles. Darn you, Pinball. But yep, so that's basically the scoop on this machine. So thanks for watching. Okay, so just digging into this Ferris wheel thing. So a couple things I'm doing is cleaning the belt with rubbing alcohol. Now I've done this before, but maybe it just wants to be re-cleaned, you know? So I'm giving it a good thorough cleaning, hopefully that'll help. And then the other thing I did is these two screws here, they are your tension on the belt. And this thing slides up and down to create more tension. So you pull it down for more tension. And I moved it down about a 1/4 of an inch. And hopefully that does help with the situation. And then, okay, the other thing I did is, one moment, I need to put the play field down and drain a ball, because otherwise the ball search is going to kick in and it's going to be a little loud and obnoxious. So let's throw down all these balls. Okay, so I couldn't help myself, I'm sorry, future Hurricane owner, but check out this apron. Looks beautiful. But the one that was originally on there was just a little bit more beautiful, so I did steal the apron that was originally on here and I put it on my Whirlwind. And this one has a little bit of adhesive where a sticker was here. And so yes, I did swap aprons. So full disclosure, apron swap has happened. And the wheels right now do appear to be moving happily, so I guess I'll throw a ball in there and cross my fingers. And hey, look at that, it worked. Sweet. So maybe just a belt cleaning and tightening was all it needed. And look at that, the ball made it all the way around, the loop-de-loop too. Doesn't always do that because it's a long way to go, but so that's good news for now. Hopefully that does not pose a problem again.